Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're tonight's entertainment.
Get those words! Get
This is bullshit. It's like Cypress Hill concert in here.
It's a trap! This is garbage. Wow, incredible! Better when I'm drunk.
Giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.
Premium? Preemie?
Premature.
Ejaculation.
That's your problem. Welcome to the show. See what I did there?
I did.
I draw.
We started with premature ejaculation.
Oh, that's what we always start with.
Thank you.
Before
I
the
had a drink in
camera's
my
on.
mouth.
Whatever, I got mine.
I went into it doesn't matter, had sex.
First.
Oh, man. Good times. So, how was your weekend, Michael?
It was good. I really liked Muppets.
Mm-hmm.
I really... Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Dressed as a human version of Animal.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Better.
That's so much. That's worth it. Just seeing that.
Animal can't play drums because he went to a help our focus group to control his.
So he went to rehab.
Yeah, he went to rehab.
Nice.
Is it worth seeing in theaters?
Yes, it is.
Really?
It
Because
really is.
Susie's been wanting to see it, and I've been because I don't want to pay the money to see it in theaters.
It's one of those.
It's so
I was
expensive.
afraid to see what Disney was going to do with Jim Henson's product, but
You've been doing it for years.
yeah, I thought they did great.
Yeah.
You know what a good trick is? I'm sorry, theaters, but if you happen to watch this, at least we get ratings. You go up to the little machines where you buy the.
Nice.
Sorry.
Right next to the microphone.
Right
Good.
underneath it too.
Good.
Nice.
Good.
You go up to the.
Great.
You go up
Good
to
thing you don't have the THX theme.
Anyway, you go up to the machine where you buy the tickets, like there. You don't have to go up to a person; it's in the machine.
Oh,
And
the
you select-
ABO.
Yeah, and you select the children's tickets.
Whoa, what?
Oh
What?
my God, no! Because we haven't trained anyone to stand a ticket drop and say, "Sorry, go back to guest services."
Wait, what?
Yeah,
At my
I've tried
theater.
to do that too. I tried to get one.
My theater were strict about that.
Which theater?
Veterans.
All right, that's not where I go. So-
No, they will. They catch you. I tried to get into Harry Potter by doing that, and they're like, "No, you gotta go buy a ticket." Like they stopped me at the door. I was like, "Nope."
I've done it a bunch of times.
Well, aren't we cool? Because maybe you have boobs. You ever think about that?
Well,
Yeah.
They're
'cause
not
what-
looking at the
You have
ticket.
two
Yeah,
reasons
they're-
why they don't get in.
They're like, yeah. Go.
So I need tickets.
It's like, here, take it.
Yeah.
So you, me, Will, and Susie will go, and I'll buy all the tickets, and me and Susie will have them rip them.
That works.
Then I try to hand them over with my penis. They kind of look at you like, "Here you go."
Oh
And then-
God, you just hold it with the tip.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
like
just kind of like
paper cut.
sticking a card to your forehead. You just lick it.
So what are we drinking? I'm drinking absinthe. Yes.
Yeah.
Absinthe.
Yes.
Yes.
2 o'clock in the afternoon. Absent.
Absinthe.
Absent.
I feel very Oscar Wilde right now. Tommy gone wild.
He's gonna cut off his own ear.
I'm drinking Di Serono and ginger ale, which is very
delicious.
fucking delicious.
Odd mixture, but God, is it good.
It really
It's
is.
dangerous. If you ever want to get a chick like slam drunk, that's what you give her.
I love Di Serono. I usually get Di Serono on the rocks.
This is my first time trying it. It's
Even just
Really
on the
good.
rocks, it's really good.
I'm drinking Skull Splitters.
Show them.
I'm looking at it, getting more
Skull
information about it.
Splitter.
It's
It's some Viking ale. It's awesome.
It's Conan the
it says
Barbarian.
it's 5,000 years in the making, and
If this is a 5,000-year-old beer, that's awesome.
it tastes amazing, but very different.
Wait,
So
Yeah, yeah. By all
Give.
means.
I'll be the judge of this. Tastes like Budweiser, but gooder.
gooder.
Gooder?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think it tastes like Budweiser.
Yeah.
Budweiser's got this bitter taste. There's
No,
nothing
it's
bitter
it's
about
got
this.
a nice clean finish.
That's the gooder part.
That's a gooder.
That's the gooder.
It's kind of got like cinnamon taste to it too.
It's handcrafted in small batches.
Per bottle.
Per month.
Yeah, per bottle.
Allie.
Yeah.
You.
I am
Stop
drinking.
text messaging everyone.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
can you? Oh, thank you. for.
Will's right over there. Do you have to text message him?
I will.
My fiance's here. I'm
Say hi in the
drinking-
background.
Hello.
There we go.
You're gonna
Excellent.
hear
I'm
Our first
drinking-
guest.
Yeah.
It's a live studio on
it. It's a
No one
better
cares
turnout than
about
last
that.
night.
Yeah.
Recorded for our live studio.
One guy.
I'm sorry, proceed.
No, it's okay. I'm drinking Guinness, so I'm just the boring of the group today. But
This is always a good default.
Yeah, if it
Yeah.
has mixtures in it, it becomes an Irish car bomb.
it's not my favorite.
I
But
wonder if
it'll
Irish
do.
people find that like a very like fucked up name for something.
They
No.
probably call it something else.
Yeah, I would think they would think of Irish car bombs,
Something
IRA,
car bomb.
like U2
They
comes
probably
out
call
and
it-
yells at you.
They probably call it the American flag burner or something like
Yeah.
that.
Probably. It's delicious.
Or they just don't mix it.
Yeah.
No. They're Irish. They mix.
They suck the bar rag if they
They
can.
they actually have like 3 glasses at once.
It's true.
It is.
I have
True
family over there. I know.
story. True story.
So Tommy, tell me about toddlers.
Toddlers.
NTRs.
Toddler. Why do they look like that?
Isn't it
Why do they
creepy?
dress up like pretty women?
It's so creepy.
My mom only loves me when I win. And my dad stares at me inappropriately.
And my uncle hugs me way too much.
No, come over. Oh. Okay, so hey, here we go. Tyler was arrested for shoplifting, 4 years old in a Safeway. That's all I know.
You wrote notes.
Yes, because I'm trying to be a little bit more professional, Mike.
Professional or archaic?
Archaic.
What's that commercial?
Me Pete, me need pen.
I want to get the facts then. After, so a 4-year-old was arrested in a Safeway for eating apricots. They actually fully arrested this young girl.
Do they like handcuff her?
Oh, yeah.
That
4-year-old.
absolutely amazes me.
With zip ties because they couldn't get handcuffs that fit.
They have thumb cuffs.
Yeah. Chinese cuffs. Get out of this thing.
Damn you!
So what did her were her parents there?
Oh, yeah. Parents were fucking livid. Like, why you're... The kid was snacking on apricots from a bag that they were going to buy.
Did they go have a night out before they went to get her out of jail? Because at least they had a good
I know I
sitter.
would.
At least you got a babysitter.
I got a babysitter outside. It's
You know
called
what?
a tree and a rope. There we go.
Wow.
That's why he
Not-
doesn't have kids.
Not up the tree.
Yeah. Yeah, not up the tree, you sick bastard. That's
Yeah,
fucked up.
I really thought we hit a new level.
No.
I was like, God, even I'm not going to touch that one.
No.
He's talking like
just,
a dog.
Just remember,
So
the
children are here to replace us.
okay. Your
Okay.
point.
They're here to replace us. They're going to get rid of us when we die.
We're
And
gonna
take our,
die
they're
either
going to
way.
take our jobs.
Soylent Green is people.
Well, yeah, because you'll be dead.
But they're going to take our jobs.
They're not Mexicans. They're just children.
They took our jobs.
You know, not to go off of crazy politics, but Newt Gingrich wants to repeal the child labor laws.
Aw.
Yes. Judicial system.
Well, it depends. Like, if kids want to work,
What kid wants to work?
I don't know. I see a little.
He's not a kid. He's 30 years old.
Okay.
He's a big kid.
You realize you're 30 years old and doing a podcast in some guy's dining room?
We got
Yeah.
Toys R Us where a kid can be a kid.
Not like you
So-
used to be, though. They yell at you
No.
now when you
Yes.
start yelling with shit.
So did
Yeah, they
are they
have
suing
security.
Safeway or?
No, they can't sue. Technically, the kid was stealing food.
How did they know they weren't? Did they get out of the store before they arrested him?
No, the kid was just eating the food.
Well, then how do they know they weren't going to pay for it?
That's
I know
the whole
plenty
point.
of
That's
people
the-
that eat grapes when by the time they get to the register, they pay for it.
People in Walmart do it all the time.
People
Well, no, I
everywhere
do
do
it.
it.
No, I do it. Like I'll go into a store and like I open up a soda and I drink it while I'm shopping and then I pay for it when I get done. So they,
See, I can say that I've never done that because I've always been afraid of it.
Why?
Because, like, I'll forget to pay for it or I'll put it on a shelf and be a dick.
I know they always look at you weird when you try on the condoms first.
I want to make sure it fits.
You gotta make sure it looks good.
And they really don't like when you go to the panty aisle and just go,
Brand
new.
We're not in China.
Japan. Let's see who we can piss off today. Japanese, it's your turn. Congratulations.
That's not even how they sound.
No, that's not. No, that's because I don't want to sound Japanese. That would be offensive.
We're gonna
It's even more offensive to try to sound Japanese and fail miserably.
I don't want to sound Japanese. Never mind.
I'm gonna get a dry erase board, put it in the background of all the people we offend every show.
Like, we'll just have a
Show
running
one to know.
tally. We already got Mexicans and Japans. Or
Japans. We got our Japans going.
We got those Japanash.
There's ching chong chong people.
You know what's even more offensive than trying to sound like a Japanese person?
Hey, I'll name half the country right
Call
now.
them Japans.
And screw. You literally screwed up what you call Japanese people.
I know.
I mean, I screw up Canadians all the time because I get confused.
Canadians.
I'm like, Canadians?
Well, that's maybe even worse.
No.
Segue time. The University of Ottawa found out that bitches be jealous.
Oh, bitches be jealous?
Bitches be jealous. Yeah, they took 87 students, all females. They separated them into groups
Herds?
of two. Yes, herds. Cords. Oh.
What?
Gaggle.
You called us herds.
Herds. What do you think we call women old cows? Herds of cows.
I didn't say it.
See him across here, I'm saying. Until she gets a
Swear to
drink.
God, I'm gonna switch my seat one day.
It's a good call, man. And what they did was they had an attractive looking lab assistant come in wearing very like scantily clothes, like short skirts, low cut shirt, and they monitored what the reaction of the women were inside the room. So like the majority of women like would roll their eyes, like shake their heads. Most of them like right after the girl left was like, that bitch be a slut. Here you go, Joe. It's all you, buddy. So they actually found out women are more jealous than men.
Jealous?
Jealous. They're very jelly-like.
Jealous?
Yes. I have
Do
the
they go
curse
on hot
today.
dogs?
I have the curse today.
Well, not
You've
really.
the curse.
I
You've had the curse
with
the past 4 shows.
That's because
I started with the curse.
I'm a little
though.
sensitive about it. I'm a little strokey.
Don't make fun of me.
Can't use my right arm. With my eye like that, I kind of just look like Beer Man.
Oh.
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 Sorry.
Hate mail.
I will say, no, girls are very, very jealous of each other. It just depends on how they act about it.
And you're more judgmental.
It depends on the girl. Like,
Right.
I will tell you right now that I am very jealous of any chick that's hotter than me, because I'm like, oh, fuck, I wish I looked like that. But that's my reaction. It's like, God damn it, I wish I looked like that. You're fucking beautiful. Whereas other girls are like, you're a bitch and a skank. It's like, well, that's a little much for how they were born looking like that.
You know who I'm not jealous of? People that wear affliction shirts.
You know who?
Like my brother Joe.
It's a Batman shirt. We're good.
I'm alright.
You know who I'm not jealous of?
Affliction shirts?
Anyone wearing Ed Hardy.
Affliction's the new Ed Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ed Hardy.
I'm sorry, but any 4-year-old I know can draw those pictures. I don't understand why that's a cool thing.
Because it's cool. Because you don't understand fashion, obviously.
No, I can't justify spending $70 for a T-shirt.
Damn right.
$9. Boom. Comfortable.
$5. Boom.
I killed an old man for the shirt. Free.
Probably did.
Yep.
Must have been a frail old man.
Tell you something, man. I choke a bitch.
Must have been a very frail old Japanese man.
Japanese. Nice. How you doing over there, Will? Awesome.
And the crowd rejoiced.
Yeah.
You can applause at any time.
We got to make him smile first.
Oh, there he is.
We got a crack.
We got crack.
We got to crack a smile.
So, I found a Chuck Norris doll online as a gift. It's only $14, so anyone that wants to buy this for me, I am just gonna throw that out there. I would love one. He says things like, Chuck Norris doesn't read books. He stares them down until he gets the information he wants.
Nice.
It's kind of
I
amazing.
don't know why I did that. Like, presented this to you. Hi.
Chuck Norris doesn't sleep. He waits.
Wait.
Your turn.
I'm good. I know better than to make fun of Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris will never
I'm
have a
only
heart
reading
attack.
from the good book of Norris.
Chuck Norris will never have a heart attack. His heart isn't nearly foolish enough to attack him.
Chuck Norris doesn't teabag women. He potato sacks them.
I still think my favorite, though, was Chuck Norris can make a woman orgasm just by pointing at her and yelling booyah.
Oh,
That's delicious.
I love me some Chuck Norris.
You know what I want? Think Geek has... Okay, this is a Portal 2 reference. Joe has no idea. The rest of us do. I mean, not Joe. Mike. Hi.
Allie has no idea. I know a Portal, though.
Yeah, Portal 2. They have a... In Portal 2, they have the founder of Aperture Science, like, paintings all over the place. And the video game does quotes from him. Now they have a painting that you can buy at ThinkGeek, and it has a sensor on it. Then when you walk by, it yells out Cave Johnson quotes.
That's awesome.
And it's only like $19.
That's amazing.
Wow.
It's pretty fucking amazing.
That
All
is
right.
actually really cool.
I'll get that for you, and you get me the Chuck Norris doll.
Yeah, fair enough.
A drunk nerd Secret Santa.
They just heard that in the mic too.
Yeah.
Someone's got dry skin.
At least we hope so.
Yeah.
So what's next? What about the fake doctor?
Fake doctor. We're gonna play a game.
I love when he gets excited when I tell him
Fake
things
doctor.
he already told me to tell him. Yeah.
Shut up. I get easily excited.
We can tell. Look at the puddle.
Yeah. Back to premature ejaculation.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this awesome doctor. We're gonna play a game. Florida or Germany. Nice.
That's twice.
God almighty.
Unprofessionalism.
I know.
You know what? I can't help it that people love me.
That's why I have mine on vibrate, and it's on the other side of the room.
Mine is on vibrate also, but it's also our timer.
Mine is on vibrate and
motherfucker.
send under my nuts.
Mine's on silent.
Florida or Germany.
Florida.
Perfect. Good call. In Florida, our wonderful state that we live in, there's a fake doctor that was injecting Fix-A-Flat, super glue, mineral oil.
Wait, that first one was Fix-A-Flat.
Fix-A-Flat, the
Okay.
stuff that you use to fix your flat tire.
No, I understand that, but sometimes you just speak
You're
so
a girl,
fast that
so
people
I
don't.
gotta slow this down a little bit.
No, I understand.
Stop
you.
arguing. This is getting interesting now.
She was
You
in
said injected, Fix-A-Flat, super glue, and what?
super glue, mineral oil, and concrete.
Did you not see this on Bay News 9? It was on
Into-
the news.
I've honestly
she was
been
doing-
at work nonstop for the past week, so I have not watched news at all.
Gotcha.
She was doing butt augmentation surgery on these women and using these chemicals. This a solution of all this shit to make their asses like literally as wide as this table.
But she did it to herself, too.
And she's really a man. How awesome is that? And her defense attorney right now is going the route of she's a career builder because she had employees, and now that they arrested her for being a fake doctor, they're all going to lose their jobs in the wonderful world of butt augmentation surgery.
Couldn't you say the same thing about a drug dealer?
Yes.
Or a pimp?
Yes.
But he gave these women jobs.
professional
So what if he
listener.
beat
They're
them?
not pimps. They are adult industry talent scouts and managers. One day I'm going to tell you the time that I met a pimp. My pimp story.
Oh, I know this story.
I love that story.
Were you...
That's
I
because
consider them concierges.
Is it like that episode with Butters? On
No,
South Park?
no, not that cool. No, I met a
You know
pimp
what I am saying?
named Mr. Big at a strip club with Jessica.
Oh,
that makes sense.
he probably thought you were one.
Mm-hmm. A stripper?
Not shocked. There, I tried to
John.
hold it in.
Yeah.
Thanks. Was that one time in Mexico?
I'm gonna
that's
call
it.
you John from now on.
John. I wonder if other Johns are resentful of the John, because like they're called a John because of a toilet, and then Johns are guys that pick up prostitutes. That's fucked up. Thanks, Mike, for that look of hate. Just said,
I'm gonna review the footage.
I don't approve. I'm just not approving.
Just sit back and relax. Stop being so judgmental.
He's always on guard because you always hit him.
Yeah.
I don't abuse the bitch.
I'm just gonna find a suit of armor and show up one day.
Just come in with like
Seriously, like
Like
me,
dirt-
Like a
me
Shogun,
Yeah.
like the Shogun style.
you should.
But my little pussy slaps are apparently offending him.
You've never slapped me with your pussy.
Yet.
Yes.
I'm talking about these little things.
It's okay.
She's very sensitive.
Oh. I'm sorry if I don't hit you.
hit me again.
Yeah, she'll do that.
I don't like stepmommy.
But Daddy does.
Tyler's and tiaras?
What about them?
Wow. Really?
Daddy.
That is not something you'd go a circle with.
But what you can go a circle with is child porn on a plane.
Child porn on a plane. Fun fact. It is illegal for you to watch child porn on a plane.
I'm pretty sure that was illegal already everywhere.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, thank you.
They found out that the
Now
guy
we're
on
up
Delta...
again.
They found that out the hard way.
Yeah, the guy on Delta was watching child porn and looking at child pornographic images on his laptop. And then when there were state troopers when he landed, he was surprised.
What? I thought because I was in the air, I wasn't technically in the U.S. anymore.
I just wanted Chris Hansen to show up.
Maritime law doesn't apply. Why can't air law?
It's like international waters, I guess.
Apparently that's what he thought. Like, oh, I'm safe because I'm in the air on an airplane. I can do whatever illegal and disgusting shit I want. Yeah.
Child porn.
Well, the fun part is in Ireland. There's a Irish
The
airline.
fun part of child porn.
Oh, yes. There's an Irish airline that is going to start showing porn on their airline.
Just waxing
Rightfully
the
so.
So they said that
Is he
just like
waxing
in a
a weasel?
hotel room, just like in a hotel room, you have your choice of movies or music and adult movies. You should have that same kind of choice on an airline.
It's okay unless Paul Rubens is on that flight.
Wow.
So what if there's children on the plane?
1992.
That's what the whole controversy over this is because you don't know, if you're going to be sitting next to a kid watching hardcore porn, or they don't know if it's going to be like a creepy section in the back that you go into a booth or something. Like,
You know what though? I can imagine if they have that one airline that has this and it's an adult airline and they don't allow children on that airline. So if you have a child that you're flying with, you just choose a separate airline that doesn't have that. So that could work.
so basically, the family class is going to go down, but the business class end will come up.
Oh, it's going to come up
Isn't
all
that?
right.
I'm sorry, but
So that guy sitting next to Aaron Andrews a couple weeks ago is going to be racking up the mileage.
I was pretty sure that's how things already were.
Well, technically,
I mean, well, they could also have like a brother or sister airline that's more family, family friendly, that has better features and like their choice of movies is good.
Fly
too,
those
but,
perverted skies.
But then like they have, they can watch family movies and all that kind of stuff. So it's basically the same luxury, different video options.
now that they
I
have a
just
stripper
wondered-
DJ, pop your collars and drop your dollars.
I just want to know when
Can't
Soul
even make
Plane is
stage?
going to become real.
Oh God.
Well, they had that Hooters airline for a while.
Yeah.
For a while, for like fucking a year. That's
Fucking
not
a
a
year.
while.
Long
Well,
enough.
I had lost out on that one. I
Did they
invested
serve the
so
wings
much
on the
money into
plane?
that.
I think so. I don't know. They just had flight attendants that were dressed as Hoosier girls.
It was basically Hooters.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
I just
Yeah.
but I want to know if they serve the wings.
They did.
That would be awesome.
It's like
That's
half
what
a
I
minute.
was thinking, right?
There's stripper airlines, like you can.
Yeah, Florida or Germany.
Florida, Germany. Yeah, everything's based in Florida, but yeah, you can get private flights out, and they have like strippers that
Yeah,
on the
that's
flights with you.
called booking your own private jet.
Yeah, that's private.
Yeah. All of a sudden, I wish I had $2 million to start a company.
All of a sudden, that plane outside is really loud.
Yeah.
That's the stripper flight right above us.
It's coming right for us.
Mm-hmm.
See what it did there? Strippers.
Strippers. Only
Coming.
candy.
Either that or it's the Japanese coming up on us.
Tora, Tora, Tora!
I'm kind of semi looking forward to Red Dawn, the remake of Red Dawn.
I'm interested. However,
I'm
a little standoffish too.
Yeah.
You're like that with every remake.
I am.
You know the movie Aragon?
As we should be.
That came out a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the fucking movie Aragon.
Yeah, they're completely redoing it.
Really?
Oh, thank God.
Fucking, not even a sequel. They're just gonna, it's gonna be a grittier version of that movie.
Thank God.
So it's going to go the way of all the Hulk movies?
Yeah, it's gonna be all grittier and angrier and.
No, you don't understand. The movie was like barely any of the book.
Hey, can you get my Holy Grail ale?
What?
Beer once, can you get my Holy Grail ale? I don't want to say that.
Oh, there it is.
But no, the books, the Aragon books, I actually just bought the 4th one because it just came out this month.
Nice.
I've had that before. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, but I read all the books thus far. I just have to read the 4th one. But the movie had nothing to do with the book. Like it kind of did, but you couldn't really follow. Like it was so awful.
I just want them to get rid of the little blonde kid. Jeremy Irons, what did you do to deserve this?
It was awful.
The remake of Lolita.
Hey, that wasn't a bad movie.
So
I
when
felt
are they
weird every
redoing-
time I jerked off to it.
So when are
Me
they
too.
redoing it?
That movie gave me a chubby. See what I did there?
I'm going to kill you.
Back to child porn.
Well, I feel like you have like a short dirty midget in your pants.
And Stanley Kubrick did the first one.
This is a talk we had the other day.
That the word chubby is by far the worst word
Moist panties.
for
No, that's great.
no for
I love that
for
word.
a penis. Like for a hard penis, a chubby is like it's the most disgusting word ever.
Is it like
That's
boobies?
because a
makes me
chubby is not a hard penis.
Just means you have a chubby penis.
No, I've heard it.
Semi-erect.
Okay, fine, semi-erect, but either way, it's the worst name for a penis because it makes me think that you have a fat midget in your pants. It's disgusting.
What if I want a fat midget in my pants?
Nobody wants
Then
a
maybe
fat
you
midget in
shouldn't
their
be
pants.
married to a woman.
Me.
Although it would be pretty
That's
funny
a
when he
great
pokes his
Vegas
head out of your
story
fly.
alone.
We has to have maracas.
Oh my god. It's just it's
I don't know why, but I just pictured him with the voice of Slowpoke Rodriguez.
We just keep going farther and farther down the rabbit hole.
I think that's kind of the point of this whole endeavor.
Yes, it is.
Word.
I don't think anyone's caught on to our secret beer shake.
Well, now they have.
Was I just making Jeremy Irons references?
Yes, Tommy.
Okay.
This is a podcast that we do in your house.
Space.
Absinthe must be kicking in.
That's Ceiling Fans movie.
Are we all ready for some gift ideas for the nerd in your family?
Penis pump.
Shoot.
Japanese body pillow. Tentacle porn.
With the mouse pad with the boobs.
Yeah, there's.
Maybe. Well, there's a new set of gaming dice that you can buy, and they are made out of things such as smoky quartz,
Ooh.
diamond,
Oh.
rubies,
Oh.
emeralds.
Oh.
I take it
Apparently,
it's fake.
no, completely real. You can buy these dice, and they're precision dice. They're apparently almost as good as the casino dice when it comes to accuracy.
Oh, so it weighted down. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, wait, shut up. So they, so I don't know, like I don't know that I would buy them, but to have a diamond set of dice would kind of be amazing.
I don't know if I would use them.
I don't know if I would either.
No, I'd kind of put them on my necklace.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Because what are you going to do? Like, it doesn't matter how rich you are when you bring your lady friend over and be like, hey, this is my diamonds for my D&D.
You look like
Excuse me, sir. I just want you to understand that these are my diamond-encrusted 20-sided dice.
I'm a level full god.
Mm-hmm. I'm a paladin. That's a word I know.
It's the only one.
You know what I hate?
What do you hate, Mike?
I hate the World of Warcraft braggers. Ones that say that I'm a level 84 goblin or whatever. You're not one of those, are you?
Yes, she is.
Well, no, I don't
Will,
really.
you? Thank God.
Thanks, Will, for your
Thanks for input.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Just hand gestures over there.
No, okay, so there's nothing offensive.
Well, I mean, I could tell
Fuck
you
you,
what I
WoW
am.
players.
I could tell you what I am, but I'm not like a bragger about
Except
it.
for somebody who watches, because she'll kill me. Unnamed. Dana.
Yeah, that's the same.
She plays WoW.
Yeah, she looks like a WoW player.
All right, so
She's
now
gonna knife me.
another thing for the big spender.
It's a good thing I can edit this.
If you have a nerd in your life and you're willing to spend $75,000,
75,000.
yup, you can buy them a Green Machine big wheel motorcycle.
By the way, if you want to
For
defend
$600, I can make one.
I think we should invite her to justify her World of Warcraft playing
Who, me?
here. No, not you.
There's nothing to justify.
No, she'll knife me because I haven't told her my thoughts on WoW.
You can come and defend yourself. We'll have a debate.
I'll
We'll get a
help
podium.
you.
Shout out, tagged.
Yeah, well, you know, you're kind of a bitch. So why don't we get you a Star Wars t-shirt?
I saw that last night.
Mm-hmm. It's a Star Wars t-shirt. It has a
Not
picture of
gonna
the
lie.
Death Star on it, and you have a secret little button, and as soon as you press the button, it shoots a laser.
I'm not gonna lie. I had a small midget, Speedy Gonzalez, maracas in my pants. Slowpoke carving together.
At least you're not saying the actual
Are you
word.
on Think Geek? Looking around?
No.
Okay. Because half the stuff is on Think Geek. It's amazing.
Yeah, a lot of it is, but it's just these are a compilation of gift ideas.
Compilation?
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 No.
I want the Tauntaun sleeping bag, but
Oh my god, so do I!
but I have a feeling if I whip that out on a date, they'd probably just leave. Excuse me, ma'am. What?
This is a Tauntaun. The Captain Luke Skywalker wore.
I thought they smelled bad on the inside. I mean, on the outside.
Proceed.
Star Trek Pizza Cutter. Looks like the Star Trek Enterprise.
Which one?
Generations.
Did-
That's what
I
I'm
got
looking
it.
No, the Star Trek Enterprise.
Yeah, there's like 10 of them.
They're different ships.
Yeah, but that's
The Enterprise
From
body
Kirk.
frame.
I don't know.
It's not-
Like the
it's not
80s
that
movies,
detailed.
Kirk.
it's not that detailed to tell.
Not the 60s
exactly
show?
what it's from.
I'm
okay.
trying to tell you. I'm more of a Star Trek fan.
Now the piece de resistance.
Gene Roddenberry.
Very good.
Kirk or Picard.
I do not want Star Wars to come back out in the theaters in 3D.
Nobody wants that.
I don't want anything in 3D.
Well, I don't want the fact that the first thing I see in 3D is Jar Jar fucking Binks.
The thing that's depressing is the original movies were great.
gonna kill the series.
Once again, nice.
So Kirk or Picard.
Kirk.
Do you want to
Picard is a better captain, but Kirk is a pimp. Dude, he banged an alien every episode almost. Those green chicks.
The remake in 2009, I found the green chick so fucking hot. Yeah. Oh, what a I'd fuck celery for that.
What?
Well, she's green. First thing I thought
Florida
was
or
celery.
Germany?
Do you prefer
Proceed.
peanut butter on your celery?
Yes, I do. I like it with little
Things just
raisins
got
on
weird.
it.
Is that what I think it is?
Yes.
Oh my god.
All right.
I
So
just got
this is
another
the
hard
best
on.
and final one.
An
I'm not
actual
sure how
hard
much
on?
this one
A real
costs,
hard
but
on.
it's a desk, and it is Han Solo in the carbonite underneath glass,
Nice.
and it's your desk. So yeah, it's pretty effing amazing. I don't know if I could actually get any work done because I constantly be like
Staring at his
"In
penis.
there?"
You be staring at that weird scar on his chin. Does anyone ever notice Harrison Ford's scar? No? I'm weird. How much is that?
I'm not sure.
Well, probably.
What kind of holiday gift guide if we don't know the price?
I know. Insufficient. This is why I take notes.
It's apparently custom pricing because this guy makes them.
Okay. So a couple grand.
Yeah, most
yeah.
likely.
Oh, you want a
Can you
carbonite?
be quiet
nose?
over there, Will? Thanks, buddy.
Do you have any thoughts?
Thanks, buddy. We should have more people here when we do this.
At the end of the episode,
that don't say anything.
We need to turn the camera to him and just have him wave.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be online.
I would have him come over here, but all you see is his junk because he's so tall. They're like, hi guys.
It's the only man in my life to ever call me short.
Like the tall guy on Police Stories. You remember Naked Gun? Never mind. I'm making a reference that nobody.
Police Squad.
Police Squad. Sorry.
God.
Now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Police Squad. Nordberg. Was it
Nordberg.
Yeah.
Jaime was Get Smart. You're right.
Yeah. Yes.
You're so lucky Will's here.
I will.
She just grabbed my boob, by the way. Nothing to add?
Will, the amazing auditor.
No one's gonna believe he's there.
He's imaginary.
We're gonna think we all had absinthe.
I bought myself this ring.
Oh!
The room! It's caving in! What the hell was that?
So I had to catch my breath. Yeah, kind of like that.
So should we thank all our fans for showing up last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had our meetup last night and nobody showed up.
Although,
Not even Mike, our co-host. Thanks,
Yeah.
dickhead.
Although I will say that I did beat Joe in darts.
Yep.
But I beat Allie at darts.
Yeah, after warming up playing Tommy.
So I'm assuming you got approval.
For
No.
what?
You never called.
I did call.
They
Couldn't
just
get a hold
never
of
answered.
anyone.
Bitch.
But yeah, well, then again, maybe next time we should be a little bit more specific, because I think we just said Danny's, but we didn't really say exactly where it was. And
No, I kept them posting links on the Facebook page.
all right, then fuck all you.
Like with the
Meet us at a
wrestling-
bar in Pinellas County.
Yep. No, I put Danny, like, Google Maps. There it fucking is. Street
Are you
view.
like having a seizure?
Yeah, you saw that too?
I had a stroke again.
Corner
I'm
19.
very sensitive about
It's
it.
like I was like Google Maps.
Or is
I hate you all.
Google Mac Google Mac? Google
Wow.
Google
Google
Maps.
Maps.
Ah, got me now. Google Maps like a trigger word for you to ding.
Stroke out.
Spies like
I
us.
think it's just Google it. So every time we say Google,
That's when he turns into a Russian spy.
Mm-hmm.
Spies like us, nice. Why the fuck did we just fist bump?
I don't know.
God, douches.
Yes, it's.
oh, it's the first douchey thing. You are officially now a douche nerd.
See what I did there?
You guys gonna sword fight next?
I am the sun. You're my magnetic field. Pinch.
Keep drinking there, buddy.
Ice each-
Awkward.
Are you guys gonna ice each other next?
Oh no, dude, that's not a fun game. You ever heard of Bros Ice and Bros?
No.
Oh God.
Oh my god, I don't know who started, but fuck you for starting it. You have a Smirnoff Ice, and you present it to your buddy. That buddy has to then drop down to one knee, open it, and chug all of the Smirnoff Ice. It could be warm, it could be blazing hot, or it could be cold as fuck. Hell, you can try to freeze it if you want. That person has to chug it. There's been instances where people have mailed it to people. And because of the brew code, they have to chug it. The worst one, well,
I saw that on Tosh.
Porter and I did this over at Halloween Horror Nights 2 years ago, where he went and bought a cold one, and I sat there and I was like, fuck. So I sat there and I drank, and I was fucked. I was done for at least 30 minutes. So I was like, all right.
Are those really that alcoholic?
No, they're just
No,
gross.
just when you chug anything, you know,
It hits you harder.
it hits you a lot faster.
They're
So
disgusting anyways.
especially
Oh,
something
gross.
like Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah.
By volume is really not any worse than any other beer. But I figured, I'm gonna rebuttal this really bad. So I went up to the little cart that's selling the drinks, and I said, I want that warm one.
Oh, that's.
But it's
fucked up.
warm. It's been sitting out all day. I'm like, that's
Oh,
even better. I'll pay you $2 extra for it.
you're a sick bastard. So it cost you $30.
No. No, the beer itself was $6.
What left?
Yes! We got almost some audio. The beer itself was like $4 or $5. I gave her like 10 and said, "Keep the rest. It's for a joke. Thank you." And I just snatched it and ran off. He comes out of a haunted house. I'm like, "Hey, bam!" And he's like, "No. Oh, it's warm. You asshole!" And he stopped playing the game ever since then.
And then he just threw up all over the place.
He was done.
I wouldn't blame
He
him
was
if he did.
done.
Uh,
You can with the game, you can do like a real rebuttal, and if someone hands you a Smirnoff Ice and you go, "Oh, I have another one," that person who handed it to you has to chug both of them. It is not a fun game. Bros Icing Bros, look it up. It's fucking great.
Bros, icing bros.
Yeah.
You
Not
know a
what
big
I thought of,
douchebag
at
came up
least.
with that.
Well, it's a real douchebag thing when it ended up like on television.
On Tosh.
There's
the cinnamon challenge.
Do this one too.
I got a funny cinnamon challenge. One of my old managers at the theater, she was like, "What's the cinnamon challenge?"
Is that what she sounds like?
Yeah, she's real nasally.
Yeah.
Very
I just want to make
nasally.
sure. I want this to be as legit
So
as possible.
we got not just like we got like the biggest spoon we could find, and just got a good scoop of cinnamon on it. Yeah. And she sat there and like she went there for a minute. We were like, wow, we really think she's gonna pass this. Next thing you know, she goes, and it comes out her nose. It came out her freaking nose.
Oh, it's so
And
awesome.
it just clouds up and it's all in her hair, and I'm like,
It's fucking amazing.
was that a background noise?
Yeah, but it wasn't Will.
It
It
was
was a dog.
Damn it.
Brady.
God, Will.
Um,
Well, at least he snorted, so now somebody knows that he actually exists.
No, it's the
Can you
next
at
one
least
over
go?
here.
Yes.
Thank you, Will.
Either Joe's a really good ventriloquist.
Well, we have an actual man here. So cinnamon challenge. That's just where you have to eat
A
cinnamon.
spoonful of
A
cinnamon.
good spoonful of cinnamon, yeah. And try to.
It sounds so easy, but
It does sound easy, but it's not.
Next video.
Yep.
Right there. Congratulations, you just volunteered.
Oh,
Oh, they actually did a thing on Tosh if a chick can still look hot while doing the cinnamon challenge.
yes.
That's pretty awesome.
I have an extra clip that I need to fix the audio on because it was done on a really camera phone. But it's me, drunk as shit, reading the lyrics to Informer by Snow.
Nice.
oh my god.
Do you realize the lyrics to that are horrible?
Oh, yeah, they're
It's a
awesome.
good thing that they're so fast.
It's supposed to be a theme song for a show called Informer. You didn't know that? There was a show that lasted like four episodes called Informer, and that was the theme song to it.
Wow.
That's how it started. Canada. Snow.
Japan's.
Informer.
He actually went to jail. He was in like prison for selling coke or pimping hookers or whatever, or downloading things from the internet illegally. I'm not sure. I don't read.
Jerking off on
You know,
phones,
hookers
child
came
porn.
from an actual like guy in the military.
Civil War.
Huh?
Civil War.
Yep.
He bought prostitutes for his men to keep them.
Yep. And
Yeah.
and his last name was Hooker,
Yeah.
so they're called Hookers Girls.
Yeah. Hookers girls.
So that's why they're called hookers.
TIL. Today I learned. Thanks, Will.
The more you know.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, that's the Intel song. Never mind.
Bum, 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 bum. It's fun to learn because knowledge is power.
Wait for
And
G.I.
no-
Joe to come breaking through the door.
And knowing is half the battle.
Captain Planet. Boom. It's like, thanks for destroying my wall, Captain Planet.
Knowing is half the battle. The other battle.
He's
is
like, well,
running blue
if
lasers.
you had recycled, I wouldn't be here.
With our powers combined, even you, Heart.
Oh,
I am Captain Planet.
that's the strongest of all the powers, Michael.
Sure.
The gayest.
Yeah. Really. Like,
Well,
oh, I
what
can
about the
shoot
Wonder
fire.
Twins? Come on, the Wonder Twins.
At least one
Form
turned
of bucket of water.
Well, the other-
Shape of mop. Well, I can really clean up the town now.
You know,
after the other person turns into a lion and pisses all over the place.
me Lena and I were talking about the Wonder Twins. We were joking about one should be a mammal and one should be like a fish. Because we wanted
flopping around.
we wanted to see what would happen if you combined a monkey and a shark.
I fucking hate Aquaman. That is the dumbest fucking superhero in the world.
It only works like...
I can talk to fish.
That's the noise they make.
The Family Guy.
For some reason, his ears make sonar sounds.
Yeah.
How does he fight crime with that?
He doesn't.
He has a fucking fish come out and go... and back in the water.
Well, then again, if he talks to fish, I mean, I would assume that includes sharks, so maybe that kind of helps.
Well, that's the thing. Like, oh, look at that robber get away. Aquaman, please help. Is he in a boat? Because that's what I got.
You have a random fish holding a bag of goldfish? No.
It's like
there are some fish, like the lungfish, that can actually breathe outside of the water, except they go really, really slow on land because they're like, so
well,
maybe those are what he calls
Is
it.
evolution involved here?
He can throw the starfish.
Do you guys remember Thunder in Paradise?
Boy, do I.
With Hulk Hogan? Oh,
With that
man.
fucking boat?
Yeah,
Damn right.
It's amazing.
A
Whenever there was
scarab.
it was a scarab. The only way that they had the TV show going is that there was always like a canal or a river next to the bank that was being robbed.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, they're on an airboat. Let's get them, Hulk.
And it's the same fucking scene going out of Dade County, too.
Mm-hmm. You know what's the best thing? I don't know what the fuck it is. I gotta find it. I actually have a signed photo of Hulk Hogan from Thunder in Paradise somewhere in my house.
Cool, it's worth about 68 cents.
Yep. Can't even recycle.
No.
Where are we working on time?
We're at 46 minutes, so I think
Yeah,
we're
we
about
Do
ready
you
to
show
wrap up.
Acapulco Heat?
No.
No? Good, no one does.
Baywatch, what was it? Baywatch
Nights.
Nights.
Baywatch Nights. Oh my god.
All right, before we get a little bit out of control with Baywatch,
Nights.
Nights.
Or what was that show about the cops on bicycles?
Pacific Blue.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Viper.
Oh. Pam Anderson.
Oh, man. No, that was VIP.
That was VIP. What was Viper?
Viper was just a Dodge Viper, and the guy, like, it turned into the Viper. The Viper.
Viper.
Always was a Dodge Viper
Didn't
with
need
teeth
that.
in the front and shot
how do you
lasers.
do?
All right, let's do this.
All right.
All right, time to wrap up, guys.
Damn it.
Oh,
Thank
See
you
the
very much.
5 of you next week?
Yep,
Yeah.
all 6 of you.
Maybe
The
next
sick-
week we'll say something.
The 6th one is the guy that just stumbles. 'cause
Can you
he's
say
looking for porn.
something for us?
I am real.
Yes!
There we go. All right. Thank you very much,
All right.
guys.
Over and out.
Stay
I'm going to
black.
finish my beer.
plan it out.